Hey, what's going on, Universe? It's your boy Al. Today, I want to talk to you guys about this really cool show that I really fell in love with called Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is based on the Karate Kid movies back in the 80s. And those of you who are familiar with Karate Kid was about that kid from Jersey who moved to the Valley of California, who met that really cool old Asian guy who knew how to do karate. He taught karate to the kid, Daniel Russo. And Daniel Russo had to fight these bullies, aka the Cobras, or the Cobra Kai Dojo, who had the evil little master Kreese. Um, this time on the series called Cobra Kai is showing you the Cobra Kai perspective. I really, really dig this show. I love the characters. I love the arcs. I love the storytelling. I love the character development of this show. I mean, I'm talking about this has had some of the probably the best character development I've seen in a very long time when it comes to shows these days. Um, it's a bit of a teen drama for those of you who don't really care for teen dramas, but it's a cool teen drama. It's not it's not corny. It's not all that silly little stupid as like, oh, daddy didn't give me a blue car like I wanted. No, it's not like your Beverly Hills 90210 shit. Uh, if I had to compare this to anything, it's like Beverly Hills 90211 meets the Power Rangers with a little bit of if the kids from Beverly Hills 90210 had Power Rangers abilities. Not abilities, but they just know how to kick ass, basically. Yeah, it shows like Beverly Hills 90210 meets Kick Ass. That's a perfect example of what this show is about. But anywho, um, this show is based off the perspective of the Cobra Kai dojo, starting with Johnny Lawrence. Now, Johnny Lawrence was the bully, the main antagonist in the Karate Kid, who was bullying Daniel Russo. After getting his ass kicked by Daniel Russo in the Karate Kid 1, it's showing you how his life went on this tailspin since losing to Daniel Russo in 30 years ago. This one starts off showing how his life has been since that fight. He's living in some raggedy, rinky-dinky apartment in maybe I think Reseda. Uh, it also shows he's a handyman, basically doing these bullshit jobs that no one likes to do. Basically just showing how his life completely sucks and how that loss still hunts him to this day. And also showing how great Daniel Russo's life has been since the Karate Kid, since the winning those two tournaments in the 80s. He's Daniel Russo's he owns multiple car dealerships in Los Angeles. He's very successful, got a beautiful family, hot wife, two spoiled ass kids. His daughter's actually a great martial artist as well. She's actually not one of my favorite characters, but she's a pretty great character in this movie. I mean, I'm sorry, in this series. Uh, this show, this show really gets interesting when Johnny Lawrence decides to open back up the dojo when he meets this kid named Miguel who stays across the hall from him in the apartments in Reseda. He Miguel becomes his first student, his first pupil in a way, and Miguel was pretty much a nerd, or pretty much a outcast, and you know how it is, nerds being picked on by bullies in high school. And Miguel was basically Daniel Larusso in this series. He's basically Daniel Larusso, and Johnny Lawrence is Mr. Miyagi, and he's taking in Miguel to teach him how to fight back and defend himself. No mercy. That's no mercy is the theme of this series. And like I said, it's a really cool show. I loved it. I want to do a couple more videos here to do some recaps of the first two seasons. Then we're gonna do some character spotlights. Please let me know what you think. Please subscribe and like the video, please.